especially to this week's weekly analysis. Alright, so quickly I want to show you what I'm seeing in the market and what I'll be expecting to do in the course of this week. So this is DXY, and if you go to the 4-hour time frame where you mostly find the directional bias, you find that DXY has been completely bearish. Okay, though we gave these retracements here that confirmed the bearish move, and I expect DXY to come down to this liquidity side. One thing I do in my strategy is I keep previous liquidities so I can be able to use them in the future. So I expect DXY to get here before it stops its bearish move. So, and with that, I'll be expecting to buy GU, EU, and the likes of them. Okay, so if you look at GU, take for instance GU, you see that it is buying, even though there is a bearish liquidity on this upside. So, but at the opening of the market on Monday, I'm going to first of all find my buying bias, and of which I will go buy. I'll go bullish. So I'm going to bullish up to this point. For those of you who broke even and you are still on this trade, you can still hold. You can still hold because more buy is coming. Okay, for those of you who closed like we closed, I closed at I think about 40 pips profit. I'm going to be going in again, and I'm coming to this point, but that's after I have gotten a confirmation. This is the XY on my entry time frame, so I'm just going to wait for the bearish confirmation first. So I think when price enters into this POI, it's going to give me this. So when price enters into this POI, it's going to give me this, and once that happens, once that happens in my GU, this is what I'm going to be doing, up to this liquidity side. And the same thing also goes to EU, just that sometimes it's either GU is faster than EU or EU is faster than GU, like what you can see now. So I'll be expecting EU first to do this, maybe like this, but I'm not going to buy immediately because of this liquidity. I'll expect it to do like this, retrace, come, retrace, before finally going bullish. So that's this is basically what's, let me show you clearly. So this is basically what I'm expecting EU to do, but I'm still going to be bullish on EU, but I'll be waiting for all this bearish liquidity to be taken out before ascertaining what to do exactly. Bitcoin, I am just going to wait for Bitcoin to retrace bearish completely. Okay, this is a bearish move, of which if you want to go bearish you can, because I expect Bitcoin to go like this. Now I don't know if bearish will be favorable because it's the bull time, the bullish period, so I would prefer to buy. So I'll wait for Bitcoin to retrace fully before I begin to buy. But for Ethereum, I think Ethereum is actually posing the same move, so I see Ethereum going bearish to this point. Okay, then let's go straight to the CFDs, commodities and stock. Let's start with Tesla. So for Tesla, I have drawn the liquidity side, and all I want to see is that price gives me a confirmation. Right now it's on the liquidity side, so I'm going to find if price for peradventure would give me this, then I'm going to come here. Okay, if it decides to go bearish, or if it takes out this for a venture, I'm going to wait for a retracement, and then I'm going to target this low. That's what I'm going to be doing with Tesla. And then if you look at let's start with Nasdaq. So all liquidities has been drawn. So this is Nasdaq, and Nasdaq is showing me bullish move. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for that. From this level wouldn't be a good one for me. I would prefer to wait for Nasdaq to do a full retracement before I target the next upside liquidity. And being that Nasdaq and US 100 behave almost alike, I just go straight to US 100 and I'm going to watch out for that same scenario play out, which I just told you now. Okay, and being that US 100 and Nasdaq plays almost the same way with US 30, I'm going to watch out for the same scenario, which I think is already played out. So for me to give an expo immediately, I think you can buy US 30. Okay, for those of you who are ready, you can buy US 30. Just target this liquidity and your stop loss should just be around here. Okay, so this is a good entry for US 30. Then for US oil, let me see. Okay, for US oil, it just induced the previous entry and it's on this liquidity side, so I am going to waiting for a bearish confirmation, and this is what I mean, taking out this low, retracing back into a POI before I know if I'm going to go more bearish. Otherwise I will not be giving an entry yet on the US oil. So straight up, let's go to I think I'm seeing a good entry for USD Canada. So this is it. We spotted up the entry already. I showed you this during the weekly review. Now this is what I'm expecting price to do. So what did I do on the 24-hour time frame? How this strategy works: I mapped out the low and the high of the candle that closed the previous day, okay, which was Thursday. So I go down to 5 minutes time frame and I wait for price to play in the zone, okay, of which this is what price did. Price came, is almost entering the zone but rejecting. So I'm going to expect price to come into the zone, give a retracement, and then give me a whooping from this level to this level, a whooping 130 pips. If you're in for that, get ready. I'm going to post the entry soon. Then we have UG. So there's an entry I posted on UG that just induced, but I see UG still going bullish. Okay, so let's wait to see it play out first. If it doesn't go bullish, then we're going to find a bearish move, because I'm seeing this bearish liquidity, and I'm going to give you a go ahead on what to do on that. Then we have GJ. So GJ gave this massive void, so I'm just using this liquidity, upside liquidity, to monitor the movement. Once there is a confirmation, this is what I was expecting it to do. Takes out this low, gives me my retracement, and I'm going to be coming this far. Okay, that's what I expect GJ to do. And then UJ. So UJ has already done his already, so it looks like UJ is going to retrace back bullish. I haven't swiped all liquidity, so I'm going to wait for it to swipe liquidities completely before pushing to the upside. And then for EJ, so this is what I'm seeing on EJ. Okay, so if EJ for any reasons maintains this and gives this, then I'm going to find my retracement and go bullish up to the next liquidity side. But if for any reason it doesn't play out that way and it goes otherwise, I'm going to wait for it to take out this low, confirming the bearish move to fill up that liquidity void, and I'm going to come this way. Okay, so those are the directional buyers for EJ, sorry. So what else? I think gold. How do I keep missing gold? Okay, so gold has given a massive bearish move, of which we caught quite some move last week. So now all I want is my bullish move on gold, okay, and I think we can catch that. It's simple. How do we do that? Now we're going to wait for a break of structure, then a change of character, a complete market structure shift, and we're going to come here. That's where I see gold going to, okay, because there is a strong liquidity on this side. Once gold plays out that way, then we're going to catch massive pips on that. AU. So now AU, we trade the weeks on AU from 24 hours time frame. So what week are you seeing? Let's look closely. The previous week targeted didn't play out as expected. So what week are you seeing? So I'm seeing this week. Let me show you quickly. I'm seeing this week here, 3 points. Then this week will be the take profits points. Okay, then the stop loss will just be just around here. So that's for 24 hours time frame, but when you go down to the 50 minutes time frame, you will see the entry clearly. So this is just the entry on that particular week, and it's very small, very short, so it's just few pips. So I see the entry going like this. So take note, this is a buy stop entry. Okay, so let's go up to 1 hour time frame so we can spot the take profit properly. So the take profit will just be here, and it will give you a quick 1:2 ratio RR. Okay, yeah, you can be able to catch your risking. Let's see. So let's say you're risking on this entry, you're risking 9 pips. Okay, and you're targeting 13 pips. So it's still a good RR, though the move is small. I haven't done that. We're going to find another week, and that will be all on Forex, CFDs, cryptos, and stocks. Straight up to synthetics. Okay, so now for synthetics, let me start from volatility 25. So every analysis has been done. So all I'm going to be waiting for is for price to play out just as been drawn. Okay, so I haven't done several back testing. I have my setups already, so I wait for price to get in my setups, in my zone, before I go. But currently volatility 25 is posing bearish. Okay, sorry, bullish, sorry about that. So like it's retraced here, and just in case this retraces, I'm going to find this. Okay, to this volatility 25. Then let's see volatility 50 if there's an entry. Okay, so it's already on the liquidity side on the upside, so I'm going to be finding bearish move on volatility 50. No confirmation yet. Volatility 75, so it's still moving. Okay, so we're going to wait for a confirmation to go bearish. Otherwise, this is a bullish trend going up to the bullish liquidity side. Then we have volatility 100. Okay, so volatility 100 is going to range a little bit because there are several liquidities holding price, so there's no directional bias. And then we go straight to boom. How many of you saw the massive move on boom? That's exactly what we've been anticipating, and it happened. Though we caught the part we could catch, massive pips, but I wish we caught all of this. We could have caught it just somewhere around here and move with the trend. But that's all by the way. But get ready, the next time we're going to be catching such massive move, it will be an opportunity to flip several accounts and make several money. So this is crash is currently on this liquidity side. Okay, so I'm going to wait for confirmation. We might just fill up this void. Okay, that may just be the only directional bias we're seeing of crash currently. And by the way, we haven't taken crash in a long time, so watch out for what's coming. Most of these synthetics, once we haven't gotten an entry for a while, I noticed that it gives us massive entry. So jump 25 is posing bullish, no confirmation yet. Then jump 50 is still going bearish. Okay, so no reversal confirmation yet. So but the reversal confirmation for jump 50 is going to be massive, so watch out for when I'm going to tell you it's going on the reversal. Now jump 75 is has retraced already, so I'm going to wait to see the complete sweep of liquidity and wait for price. If it plays into my setup, then fine. If it plays into my setup, then fine. I'm going to wait for my break of structure, probably a change of character, before I target this high. Okay, and then that's jump 75, and finally jump 100. So this is what jump 100 has done. Massive void on the upside, so I'm just going to wait for price to clear up the liquidity void. Haven't cleared it up. I'm just going to wait for a confirmation of an internal break of structure. For those of you who watched the video, if you haven't seen the video, then go see it. I taught on internal break of structure. Once I get that, I'm going to get a move up to this liquidity side. And for any reason price eventually takes out that liquidity side, I'm going to wait for a retracement, which will take me to this liquidity side. This is all we can take for today. Watch out for the live training class too.